she's going down there. She's going down there. Get ready, me. Get ready to run.
So it shows on me. Oh no, who's that?
That's me.
Oh, I can't go faster. How do you go faster? Tackle him. Oh.
Yes, and I got her. Yeah.
Do you like it?
I love it.
That's great.
We play again, please.
Welcome to Family Gamer TV. We're back with the Pestridges and Vanessa, and we're going to talk to you about the Wii U. Here you go. This is the main component of it.
Okay. Like a really large DS.
Yeah. So what do you make of it?
Why do you need it? Why can't? Because surely the little controller's better. Why is this better?
Yeah. It's a whole new console. So the first thing to say is that it takes the Wii U's graphics and makes them HD.
Right.
And opens up lots more interactions just because it's a more powerful console.
Okay. So it replaces your normal box that you've got. That's the Wii box.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
But what they've done is quite nice. Is to say actually you can keep all your existing Wii remote controls and your nunchucks.
Yes.
And actually, you can even reuse your sensor bar because the new console by default doesn't come with that. So it's got a lot of reuse sort of built into how they're selling it.
Yeah, well, I like that. So what's this thing then? This isn't the box.
This is the new controller. Okay, so
instead of the little handheld thing.
Well, it's more as well. It supplements the way you used to play Wii games with a whole new range of different ways to play.
Okay. So how is this different? Sorry, I'm like.
That's fine. So. The first thing to say is the new controller has a Gamepad Screen. Yeah. So when you're playing...
Screen. Is it touch screen?
Mm-hmm. Yes, so it's a touch screen. So when you're playing, things can happen on this screen as well as on the TV.
Right.
But one feature that all games can do is you can take the game from the TV and move it down just to this screen, and then you can just play on this. So you could take your Wii game, your Wii U game, say there's a new Super Mario Brothers game, or there's a Nintendo Land game, which are both very popular, and you can just play them just on the screen here, so you free up the TV for someone else to use to watch EastEnders or whatever you want to watch.
Oh, that is nice, because actually that is often the problem, isn't it? That the TV, we've only got one TV, and often it is like, no, enough now, turn it off, or we want to watch something, or so they could play exactly the same games on here. It
needs to be a Wii U game, but yeah, they can then move it from the main screen to here. Yeah, now kids often squabble about what they want to do. So one of them can be watching CBBC, and the other one can be carrying on the Wii U.
Okay, and then so once they've got it on this screen, my whole world of Wii revolves around holding this stick and being able to do things like that with it. Do they still hold, how does that work? Do you hold the stick to do that, or do you have to do stuff with the buttons instead?
Well, most games, they have different controls. So rather than everyone having the same controls in the game and everyone doing the same thing, it means that one person can use this and play one role, and other players hold the Wii remote, maybe the nunchuck as well, and do another role.
Okay, so so you'll be working as a team, like let's say Batman Lego or something like that. One of them would be one character and would work or something, and then the other one would do a different job with this.
Yeah, exactly. And there is a Lego game coming out for it called Lego City Undercover. One of the things you do with this gamepad control is you can pick it up and look around the room. So like you were doing with the DS and Super Mario 3D Land, you can pick it up and you can look around, and what you see on the screen is sort of a representation of the game world, but in your room. So it turns and looks as you look around. The other players, while you're doing that, can carry on playing on the TV screen using the normal controls.
But with a different view. You get a fuller view because you can look all the way around and say, somebody's coming from over here or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Now, one of the most popular games in my family so far has been Nintendo Land. Now, that's a collection of games, a little bit like Wii Sports, but each of the games use the WiiU Gamepad to play games in a different way. Okay. There's some very simple examples, I think, sort of explain why it's quite interesting. There's a hide-and-seek game, now where the person hiding has this controller.
Yes.
Nobody else can see it, obviously, because it's in their hands. They have a little map that shows you where all the people looking are. Yeah. They have a little picture of the world there, and they can run off and hide. And they've got the advantage because they can see where everyone else is. Yeah. The people seeking are on the TV screen, and it splits into 4, and each of them have a quarter using the Wii Remotes. And then they go running around, and they have to collaborate and sort of say, oh, I've spotted him, he's in the red zone, he's in the yellow zone. Yeah. And the person who's hiding then can use the to be quite sneaky, like sneak around the corner and stuff like that. And at the same time, it uses the camera here to put a picture of the person's face up on the TV screen, so you can see their expression. And we actually found that our son, as we got close to him, he started to get a bit worried, and so you could look at his face and be like, "Oh, we nearly got him.
We're gonna get him."
Because you've got the map, so you can see where they're going.
Can I tackle him? Oh.
Yes, I got you.
You see your pictures there. And now you get a replay to see where she went.
What?
That's
So you'll see.
really
Yes.
fun.
Come on, Sam.
That's so fun.
Well done. Look, this is what happened.
That's where I went. I went round there and
Now
then...
what? Get ready for
But
me.
look, you came, you almost... I waited here thinking which way's he going to go. Quick, quick, quick. Then Mia saw me.
Look, I'm...
She chased me too.
Oh, look where I'm... And I got her. Yeah.
Do you like it?
I love it.
That's great.
We play again,
Okay,
please.
yes. Do you
So that's one game in Nintendo Land where
Yeah.
it completely changes the sorts of things you can do. So no longer is everybody in the same role. You've got
Yeah.
one person hiding, one person seeking.
Nice. So although I'm like, actually, I'm starting to think I can see how. You just got to have the vision to see it differently, haven't you? That you all got different roles. Did they then all fight over who gets to hold this though?
Well, I think
your
that is
family?
a concern some people have raised. But I mean, for my kids, I'm just like, get over it. You need to take turns.
Yeah.
And actually, they're quite happy to take turns and wait for their go. And they like the fact that not every game is the same then, because they have their go on the Wii Remote, then they have their go on the WiiU Gamepad, and that's a completely different role.
Yeah. So there'll always only ever have one gamepad with a game.
Well, the Wii U will support two, but the first games and the first bundle comes with one, and that most of the games are aimed around making use of this.
Having one of them and things. Okay, good. Wow. I like it.
The other thing to say is that it also enables you to play more than just 4 players in one room. So a lot of the games you've been looking at as your family have been played, 3-4 players by splitting the screen. Because it's got an extra screen, you could play like a karting game.
Yeah.
Sonic Racing as a karting on the Wii U. One person uses this as their screen, and then 4 people use the TV. So you've got 5 people all racing together.
But it does mean you can't see that person's... Because whenever I'm racing, I always look and see what everybody else is doing.
That's cheating.
Are you supposed to only look at your little corner? I didn't know that.
It's part of how to play
tactics, I'll tell you. But whereas this person, you'd only have your... Probably I'd be much better on this because I get so distracted watching all the fun everybody else is having. I then look at mine and I'm like, oh no, I've crashed. Yeah.
Another game on it is a Super Mario Brothers game. Have you guys been played much Mario?
Not loads. We did the other Mario thing, didn't we? Mario the Land.
Yeah, Mario 3D Land on the 3DS. Yes. Well, it's a similar game. It's largely played in 2D on the Wii U. But has a nice mode where one player uses this controller to help the 4 players on the main screen, and they do that by tapping the screen and putting platforms to try and help them get up to the different places. And you have to really work very collaboratively to put the platforms in the right place, so the main players can then progress.
Clever. So they're sort of like the engineer, as it were. I'm going to build this bit for you there, and now I'm going to help you do this bit over here.
Now, our youngest struggles with the platform game because he just hasn't quite got the dexterity to keep up with the others. Yeah. So he let them, my older 2, play, and he was the helper, and he really liked that idea that he was helping his older siblings.
And he was able to access that. He was able to sort of build properly. He could do that bit.
Yeah, all you're doing is just tapping. So as the level scrolls along, you see it down here, and this player just taps. And then that pops up a little platform with different colours.
Nice. Oh, so it's really accessible for a little one then. Lovely.
So I just like the way that it's opening up new ways to play, and in a family and playing locally, and that's quite exciting.
Yeah. Well, anything that finds a way to spread. I know you've got a family with a range of ages. Yeah. Anything that helps keep the oldest one engaged and the youngest one. That's great, isn't it?
Yeah. Great. That's all we've got time for this week on Family Gamer TV. We'll be back with more soon.